to Mass Effect. And today, finally, we will see what Venetia was up to, where are these extinct aliens coming from, and maybe more importantly, why can't I have a good armor that lets everyone else know that I'm a Spectre? Because every time I find one, I have to change it by this white and orange shit. Just because I keep dying otherwise. And even with this, I keep dying, but still. Let's go.
I need to get my blood flowing. Find me something to kill.
Oh, that's not gonna be a problem. I think there's some right there. Okay, nice and slow. Give it some... no one is coming for us. Okay. Shit. Why did I have to say that there was no one there? Okay. Every time I say something, the opposite happens. I should just, you know, comment on the weather, maybe. Something like that. Definitely not talk about the difficulty of the game. I actually remember in the first stream ever I said, oh, it's only better and nothing's gonna happen. Someone do a count on how many times I died yet. Sniper rifle, Avenger, meh. Okay. Nothing that looks like we have to worry too much. This is probably the Skyrim door, so let's go here. Oh! There she is. Okay. Back up. Nope. Not Tali. Liara, don't look there. Definitely nothing's gonna happen that involves you. Save. Just in case we happen to fuck up something, we can go back to here. And it's definitely loaded, yes. Not loaded, saved, I mean. Okay. Liara, you have to do your part. I brought you here specifically so you betray your mother and pledge allegiance to me. Let's go.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
You mean Liara? Yeah, Liara. But she's definitely not here because of it.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
That would have been
Have
nice.
you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Will you kill your own daughter? I highly doubt that.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
No. What? More Asari commandos. Okay. I thought we would be fighting Geth. Definitely not Geth. Kill. Why am I... No. They only shot me. Look at the other lives. Liara is perfectly fine. Rex is perfectly fine. They only killed me. Okay. Like I said, we're here to kill you.
You do not know the privilege.
Yes. We know the privilege of the mother.
I won't be moved by
She's
What could I say?
really
Have you
there
faced
and
an
blah
Asari?
blah blah
I-
blah. I don't understand why she stops us. Then the Asari commandos get in. Then we're not in stasis anymore. What happened there? Oh yes, stasis prevents damage. That's why she had to undo it. Can I? No, she's gonna... There. Oh wait, she used barrier. What? I have to... No. Look at this shit. They immediately target me. I can't even move the character because they throw me on the ground. I'm immediately running outside of this room. Fuck you all. Yeah, like, you already said this a million times.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
I didn't want to say this, but okay. Oh wow, that's actually way faster. But there are explosives there. Can I just rush her and blow her up? Maybe a little bit of, you know, aggressiveness will work better. No, not here. There. Oh, it worked! Oh, see? This is what they're doing to me every single time. What the... No, that's... No. There. There.
Charging up.
No. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, there they get. Am I healed up? No, I'm not healed up. No. But no, I need to. Let me take. There. No. Hey, fuck. Shields. And run past her. I can leave the room. Can I just blow them up with a mine? Oh, it worked. I can't do anything here. Maybe I can use this just to get my shield up. No, that doesn't work the way I thought. Okay, it worked. I'm still alive. But first aid is still recharging.
Charging up.
Okay. Pick up the rifle. Where are you? Oh, there is the geth. Oh. Okay. Okay, she's weak. She's weak now. Did I hit multiple of them? I don't think so. Whoa. What? No, we actually... Nope. There. Okay, just throw one of those. Whoa. Oh, I think I blew it up too soon. Oh, now this is way more powerful than before. Oh. And the other ones? What? No? Oh, yes. Now I'm Whoa. I'm the only one that can snipe people here. Come on, get out there. Get out. Yes.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Ragnar seem to disagree.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Wait, what? Saren is controlling you.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Oh, that guy.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on the planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
There's a lot of innuendos here, right? Like, you know, like the words into you, pouring over you, and sitting at the feet. How do you lose a relay? Yeah.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Okay. So you were here for that?
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
I will not be either. The Rachni found the relay. Well, yeah. I mean, they became... I don't know that yet, sorry.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Yes.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
I think I already know that. Like, yeah, basically the Rachni, the bugs, were a spacefaring creature species that started just completely plaguing the systems that they conquered, just like advancing super fast, and no one could stop them. So the Salarians went to the Krogan homeworld, gave them technology and tools, and just said, just go kill that thing. And that's how the Krogans got uplifted, and they fought the Rachni until they basically became extinct. But the problem was that without no one to attack, the Krogan started reproducing like crazy, and they became an even worse threat. So the Salarians had to castrate them chemically. And that's what happened. Regret your actions. I need that information. Hey, do you actually regret anything, or you're lying to me?
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud.
I'm slightly aroused. Just slightly.
Die.
Okay, it just gone away completely. Nope. Nope, before she does anything, dump everything. Literally everything. Just destroy this bitch. No, that's not, no. Aim and attack. Done. Okay. Done. Okay, what are we... Okay, Rex is still there. Okay, just... make sure that this guy doesn't... Wait, that's it? That doesn't help me at all. No, recharge.
Lost shields.
Okay, one down. That's it. Just get the powerful. Where are you? Oh, they're going around. No, no. Okay, what is the other one? Come on. Done.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
I mean, I have enough room in my quarters for you and your daughter, you know.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
How do you know that? This is unknown technology.
Mother.
Good night, Little Wing.
Little Wing?
I will see you again with the dawn.
No you won't.
No light. They always said there would be a...
And the cruel realization of the faithful. There is nothing after that. The end. Oh, what happened? Oh. Yeah, I remember that. The zombie. Brains. Human brains. Okay.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
This is something that bothered me always. I know that the Rachni are telepaths and all that, but if the body is dead and there is no longer any brain activity, how can they control it? Doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's fiction and all of that, but still. Identify yourself. I don't understand. Why aren't you dead? Identify.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the Mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Rachni. You want to talk? Be quick. Some kind of leader. Are you controlling it?
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful.
Oh, so she's not
The
dead.
children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
Okay. So this is something also that they, Venezia said that the queens inherit the memory from the other queen, like the predecessor, right? But why do the other Rachni not do that? Like, why won't they just all have the same memories? Like, I don't get it.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own.
They succeeded.
Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Yeah, that's actually true. I'll kill them cheerfully. No, not cheerfully. I want the beasts of war to kill for me.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Investigate. What are you gonna do?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
So this is actually the first piece that leads me to think that it's never acknowledged. It's never acknowledged that the first Reaper, Sovereign, actually pushed the Rachni to attack the other worlds, right? But this is what the Queen is saying, that she doesn't really know what happened. It's just kind of discordant. She doesn't make sense of it. And the fact of its oily shadows is Sovereign not necessarily revealing himself to them, but just kind of indoctrinating the elders that gave the orders to everyone else. So that's my theory, at least.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place. The last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
See, like that's the other piece. The sour yellow note is the screeching sound that Sovereign and all of the other Reapers do to indoctrinate people. So basically that's what she's saying. All of her race was indoctrinated and then forced to attack everyone else. You die by my hand, I'll free you. No, I'm not gonna kill her. She can be useful to create beasts of war.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
You're right, she dies. No. Rex, you're alone with this one. I'm with Liara. You know, I want to bank her. Come on, just you understand what I'm doing here.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew. We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I know. A bunch of Krogan will die for her, I know. Now I miss the button and kill her. Okay, decrypt this thing. Come on. I don't know why I picked that. Just a grenade. Okay. So apparently we can't go back the way we came. Which is normal, I guess. They want us to go a different route. Pick up another grenade. Oh, stuff. Okay, finally some loot. Doesn't really seem like we have a lot of, loot here. And the alarm has stopped. See, that's what every alarm should do in this game. You make some noise for a while, let me know that something's happening, and then you shut the fuck up. That's it. Actually, that's a really good way of just dealing with shit in real life as well as in the game. Just tell someone once, and then you shut the fuck up. And that's it. Wait, where are we? Is this the tram station? Okay, this wait, this is the place we went before, right? Summon? No, we can't summon it. So where are we going now? To the hot labs? Oh, so there's no way to come back to that place then. Okay. To that place I mean the quarters where all of the survivors were holed up. Is this a loading screen? Oh wow, there was just a random load. This is the janitor! It's not really a janitor, but I remember there was just one guy on a... on a room. What happened? I think I know what happens to him. I just want to make sure that it doesn't really do anything to me. Hi. Jarolev?
Are you here to secure the situation?
If you mean exterminate, no. Are you alright?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, what?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Ragna's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Yeah, that egg was ancient. And I talked with the queen for a while. I know the story.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes, very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix plan to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
What about a male? Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Ooh. Yeah, about that, I may have let one loose.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
We can say that we don't. We don't. The queen said that.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite.
Exactly.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron purge? What it is, and how do I get one for my ship?
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Wow. I definitely want one for my ship. Give us a minute. To hell with this. No, just give us a minute.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Okay, I thought something will happen to him. So I can patch up, they're saying. And the only one that needs patching is Liara, as always. Can I just do something? Apparently not. So...
I am feeling not so well.
Yeah, the purge, give us a minute. How do I trigger it?
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Nera destruct...
Yes! Look at that, so juicy and tasty. Wow, the sound was a little off there, but okay. No. Do not attack me, I have a shield, Liara protect me. Oof. Obtain the purge codes. Boop. I will always remember you, Russian guy. I really can't remember his name. Yarolev, was that? Okay, Mira, blue, nothing else to do. Boop.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Situation report.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Okay. Initiate the neutron purge.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Mumble something.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code.
Damn it.
Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Damn it, I told you
Activate the
to
neutron
activate it.
purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input. 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Wow.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
That's 2 minutes. You know, run away. Run the fuck away. What the... Okay, 1. Come on. Another one dead. Another one dead. Another one. Are they just gonna keep coming? That shouldn't be able to happen. No? Ow. Liara is already on the ground again. Okay, that one. Rex, really? This fucking asshole! You, go there! Move! Okay, no, move in front of me, move right there. Fuck you. Okay, that should be enough. Oop. Oh, Liara, you actually made it. Did we made it out? Yes, we did. Elevator. What? So what happened with these people? We never actually warned them or anything. We just kind of detonated the facility. Did we save anyone, or we did just blow it up and that's it? To Central Station. Okay. Let's see what happens. Maybe they are already on the other side. I do hope so, because if we could have like saved people here and we didn't, that's gonna have major impact. Huh?
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Wait, that's it? Not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Ooh. Catfight. I'm still in charge. Nah, calm down.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
According to my calculations, 7.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Oh, that was quick as well. Like, we're just kind of tearing through this. Like, what? I did expect a lot more. It's just... And no one talked about the people that were still there? Like, what? I don't know what happened to them.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Ship status report. Okay.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. It takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back.
I think we already heard this.
On you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
I just caught him right there, like, yeah, you're just talking too much. Okay, Presley.
Yes, Commander?
Nothing.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Boop. Maybe now I will actually have some conversation with Kaidan. He apparently doesn't respect the need of the commander to have conversations with everyone at any given time.
Anything you need, Commander?
Personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Good.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Or their L2 flare up.
Can't you retrofit to L3? No, that's actually forcing something. That's probably surgery related, so no.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course.
Me?
Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I don't have any implants, Kaidan. Are you sure you're okay?
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
And by experts, we of course mean mercenaries.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
I actually have a pop-up, and you don't see it. That's amazing. Okay.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Okay.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own? They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Yeah. I'm sure they meant well. Wow. You do what you have to do? Nope, you had a bad teacher. They didn't mean well, come on. Fuck him.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Wow. Did you ever bust the guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
I think I know what happened. Like the students kind of just had enough and just grabbed him and teared him apart with biotics. Or at least that's what I hoped happened.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tisoni's hurting though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Yep. Well, I mean, I killed her with a weapon that I'm not even trained with.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Oh, come on, you're such a pussy, Kaiden.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Dr. Chakwas, do you have any booze for me?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No. Apparently,
I should go.
There's no
Goodbye,
dialogue with her in the first game. She's just kind of there, and that's it. Hey, Liara, I have a shoulder if you want to cry on it.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Ah, come on. She's your mom.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I mean, it's Saren's fault, but let's be positive.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Yes. Tell me more about you investigate. No, I already investigated enough. We'll talk about Benezia because probably it changed.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
And me?
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
Yes.
And making a fool of myself in the process.
Yes.
As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seems so rushed and high-strung.
Well, I mean, you live like 10 times more than we do.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage.
What?
You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating? So I'm kind of the bad guy, right?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
Well, yes.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Or confirm their worries. That's also true. Not my problem. Nah, I'm trying.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Apparently everyone knows what happened on Akuz. Fucking shit. Everyone keeps bringing it up. I lost all my friends in there. I don't want to relive it every 5 minutes. You could have asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Yes. Unacceptable. Of course not.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
But you're an alien! That's probably the most racist comment yet. Ash is special, is not serious, that's private. See, this is the thing. I know that you can romance both of them, and then basically they fight among each other and you have to decide at the end. But I don't actually remember this conversation very well, so saying that Ash is special maybe closes paths with her, and I don't want that. So of course saying that's private is not a good option, so I have to go with the middle one.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Oh no, that blue ass belongs in my bed.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
And it doesn't have to. Sex is wild and unpredictable. And it happens when you least expect it. Immediately just throw her on the table.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Yeah, she wanted a bad guy, of course. She's been a nerd studying ruin for herself her entire life. That's actually 100 years of solitude. That's insane. I'll protect you, yeah.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector.
Yeah, that's...
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You... I need some time.
You started it. I already got hard what I'm supposed to do with this.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Yeah, like your dead mother. How are you feeling about that?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
Okay, then bye.
I should go.
I'm gonna talk to
Goodbye,
Ashley.
Shepard.
See if I can get down this insanely big hard-on. I never understand why is there a loading screen inside of the ship. Okay, just save. Gunnery Chief Williams, I have a gigantic gun I need to unload.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
I mean, I know it's a relative.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now.
I was talking about that, yes.
One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
You're out of line. Liara.
Liara? Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why.
Scuttlebutt?
The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
Okay, aside from the racist part, who the fuck is Scuttlebutt? That's the second time she says it. Is it... I don't know who she is. Not she, I don't care. Like, someone is named Scuttlebutt, and I don't know who she's talking about. But I'm just saying yes to everything. That's cold.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested?
Yes.
Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Mind your protocol. Nah, come on. Tell me about your sisters. Maybe I can date them too.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Ooh. Wait. Sounds familiar. Yeah, but I want to investigate first.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Mm-hmm. And your sisters?
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Wow. Okay.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting, because I'm a spacer. She assumes that I moved around a lot, which is true. In the description of the backstory, it says that you moved around from ship to ship. And if you were on a colony, you will not have that problem. And if you were on the Earth, you also won't have that problem. So that's unique dialogue. So sounds familiar, yeah?
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
So you want kids, okay? Good to know.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Yeah, because she was posted somewhere else.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No means no, boys will be boys. So tempting. Yeah, okay, let's play nice.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah
exactly.
was damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
But you have to walk her to school?
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony.
Yeah, that's true.
I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Self-defense.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
Okay. What about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
We could, practice in my quarters without clothes, if you want.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk and there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's Aikido, basically. She used the momentum of the blow against him and just throw him in the ground.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Interesting story. We'll get for, 3 books and 4 movies.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. What's this crap? You read poetry. Yeah, probably these 2 actually tell the name of the author because I know it. But I don't know if this gives me more information about it.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around.
Okay.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
It's a really good piece.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I come home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
Maybe I don't want to behave. From the after... I know she's a believer, so I don't really want to... The problem is that this, the below one, is usually renegade, and I don't want to just flip her off, so maybe just ask this and that's it.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now.
Skipper.
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Not my place to judge. Are you a fanatic? Keep it to yourself. No, you can... The thing is that I don't. So I'm just gonna say of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. It says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties.
Because we understand what the galaxy is made of, maybe. So how are we doing? How is everything between us? Am I actually doing a good job courting you, or I'm just failing miserably?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You really should talk to Chisoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
You just told me that you don't want me talking to her because then you'll get jealous. Which I'm gonna do anyway, because I actually want you jealous, but it doesn't matter.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
But I actually earned my alias? My nickname. Yeah. I earned my nickname, so I'm on a good path with her. I'm happy about it. Now save, just in case.
What do you want, Shepard?
Investigate. Nope. There.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Yeah, but couldn't you have just stayed there?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Okay, now that's a story I want to hear.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
I mean, you have to remember that he's a warlord. Without war, he's lord of nothing.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation.
I like where this is going.
For a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Yeah, you just wanted to stop fighting people so you could fuck for a while and then keep fighting people. I get that. I can completely get behind that. When do we start?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you went there.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
So you're Jarrod's son.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
And probably all of the scars that he has on the face are from that battle. I find it really cool.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
Yes. It will be funny.
I've got some unfinished business with my family. But that's all.
Ooh. Like?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor.
Yes.
It was taken from him after the uprising.
And now we're gonna help him.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
And I want you to kill him when we find him. That's a common goal.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Boop.
Commander, good to see you.
So, are you good or bad now? Are we okay? Have we indoctrinated you enough?
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Like?
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Because...
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
I remember, this is the Dr. Hart quest. The fucking asshole kept, like, mutating people to grow more organs and then just sealing them back up. And they had, like, a bunch of deformed shit inside, like, it was disgusting. Of course, you don't see any of this, it's just the story that he tells us.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market. But they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Yep, Krogan have 4 testicles, in case you didn't know.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Yep.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
A killing out of Krogan balls. Yeah, we should get into that market. I already killed a few Krogan. That's yeah, that's a lot of money we lost. You should have told me this earlier.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing or torturing?
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Yep, that's actually kind of disgusting.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies, then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Wow. Really? After all of that, you never caught the guy.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
So you just let him go?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but C-Sec headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. It just use them to make more organs.
Yeah, but the people of the Citadel, I mean, like the hostages were dead. We both agree with that. But if you blow up the ship and the ship falls into the Citadel and kills people, then that's actually a problem.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I mean, I agree to a degree, but the fact that you don't really think of the consequences worries me.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
So what about Dr. Celion?
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Celion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Then we check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Celion, I'm gonna be there when you find it.
Okay. And we have 2 quests for our people. Do you have a quest?
Looking for supplies?
No. I mean, I bought a license.
Let's see what
Do you have the
You bet,
items?
Commander.
Ooh. Medium mantis? Oh, wow. That's way better than what I have. And it's medium too. And it also costs... It doesn't cost that much. Medium... Okay. Okay. This is... And mantis is... forest camo. Right? I think it is. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I actually didn't look if I had anything else that was better. I don't have it. Yes. Yes. Now am I truly protected? And now we talk to Tali. Because she of course has probably another quest, maybe. Do you have anything to say?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And you?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Ah, you seem happy. That you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
Figuratively.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Yeah, you will, but... like what?
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why is that?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Oh, so you're really... This actually remembers me when in Game of Thrones the bastard from King Robert that's like going to the wall with Arya realizes who Arya is, and he's like, oh no, I've been peeing in front of you and just cursing all over the place, and you're a lady and I should be bowing to you. This just reminds me to that.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Wow.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Maybe you'll get some, get the disk hard drive.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So, what do you want?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission. But she has to give me that quest, right? Or maybe it's not a quest. Or maybe she doesn't give me the quest. It's just when I do it, she will ask me to give it to her. Which I have because I know that that actually carries over, so I have to do that. Tali's father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Yes, amen. Were you close?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
And that is one of the most stupid things a Quarian could say, like, I don't remember seeing him smile. Well, yeah, you all wear helmets. It's basically impossible to hear someone else smile, to see someone else smile. Because they actually wear them inside of the ships, because even if they have like these filters for the air and everything, germs passed from one to the other could actually kill them. So they still wear them inside of the ships, I do know that.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet.
See?
Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Yeah, like I've already...
I should go.
See you later.
I've already talked about enough dead parents for one day. Because it's actually true. We talked about the dead mother of Liara. We talked about the dead father of Ashley. We talked about the dead father of Tali. We talked about the dead father of Rex. What happened today? The dead instructor for Caden? Literally, we just went full on with death today. So now, to lighten up the mood, we'll go to the Citadel. Who wants to see an elevator ride? Yay! Actually, I just want to sell and buy a bunch of shit. And I do know that there's quests that we haven't picked
Good timing,
up.
Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
Oh.
Top priority clearance.
From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Through the... what? The Council? Hi?
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Okay.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration units?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Okay, sounds serious. And why wasn't I told?
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our
Vermeer.
team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Yeah, we also have to go there. This is a main quest. Thanks for the info, understood. I don't have time. No, of course. I'm not gonna go there.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Yeah, they say it's an option, but if you look at this, boom, Vermeer. It's a mission. All of this needs to race against time. The fuck? Ferus Noveria, Artemis, and Vermeer to find the clues that will lead you to the conduit before Saren. So of course, Vermeer is gonna be the last one because I know there's a couple of tough fights in there. And Ferus, because we could have gone there with like the first mission, it's gonna be the next one. But the next one is not gonna happen until we actually do a couple of other things, because as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit crowded here. So yeah, we have the fan to deal with a little bit. We found... what the fuck is this? Oh no, yeah, we find the commune, yeah. Doctor at risk, find the doctor, find Dr. Celion, doctor at risk. Oh, there's a lot of shit. Yeah, and there should be another quest relating to my past on Akuz, and I don't know how to trigger it. I know that I have to talk to someone, I don't know who. I literally don't know who I have to talk to. So yeah, there's another one there, but we're not going there yet. And I know there's still a planet that we haven't gone to in Artemis Tau. I remember. probably the next thing we do. Like these two things, so we can deal with those systems and just leave them out of the equation.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job
this is
done.
the AI that goes wrong in the moon, I think.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Oh, I remember this. I actually don't know what happens if you kill the researchers. I can't just run in. Oh yeah, of course. Well, there's too many shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
Yeah, there's something that's gonna happen after that. I mean, probably he just is disappointed in me if I kill everyone, that's it.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Oh no, I want to go there. Okay. So what team do we get? Exit. With who? I think Garrus and Tali, maybe? Not Rex, we already went out with Rex. Maybe Ashley, because she doesn't really get to get out too often. Or Kaden. We're not gonna use Kaden for any mission, but that kind of means that it's kind of useless to have it on. Yeah, let's try this. See what happens.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, let's really quickly just remove the helmets. In case there's a conversation somewhere. I mean, I know there's a conversation because I have to talk to... what's its name? Conrad. And then there's of course the sellers. Well, probably I will do that off camera. Don't really need to go overboard with this.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
And beep. I don't think there's nothing that this guy can actually tell us.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have anything. Oh wait, I didn't look for improvements. improvements like the grenades and stuff like that.
Show me what you've got. I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay. Yeah, there's a license here, so buy that. But accept. License for something else, buy that. Nothing else. Okay, so let's just teleport to where I know there's stuff going on. Wards, Cora's Den. Yeah, Cora's Den. We can go in, see if there's someone that can spawn there, just in case. Gentleman's Club. Of course. I mean, that sign is actually kind of cool. Do I have the opinion of Ashley?
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. We can't decide if that's funny or sad.
CSEC always turned a blind eye to one phenomenon. Fake fist with pigs.
Okay, so nothing.
Go away.
Nothing.
Let me drink. I got business here, but not with you.
Nope. Nothing. Okay, so no one spawned here. I think that the guy that I'm looking for is like right next to the flocks. But I don't remember really, like for sure, if it's that the case. Morland.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Oh yeah, we have to talk with Anderson about Barnes.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Standard items. Come on. This is another one that I can buy. No. This, grenades. Yeah. And there is Conrad Werner. So I'm just gonna save really quick.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back.
Yeah, you're gonna do something stupid with your life?
I've got an idea and I wanted to run it by you.
Really?
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
You got to be kidding me.
Conrad, I haven't been shot in the head nearly enough times to make that seem like a good idea.
Joke if you want, but there were people who didn't believe in you, and you worked out, right? I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz.
Wow.
But I'd never let you down.
Are you fucking serious, dude? You just brought it up. Yeah, no, fuck you.
Alright, let's see. I'm a bad guy. Stop me from killing you.
What? No, please. Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this?
You're pathetic.
This is how a gun in your face feels. It happens to me every day. You can't handle this.
I thought you were a hero. Heroes don't do things like this. I wish I'd never met you.
Bye. I only did this to, you know, keep the canon, since this thing doesn't really carry to the second game. It's always you put a gun in his face. So I just put a gun in his face. Fuck him.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Well, yes.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Like a Sci-Fi Omni tool? Nope. Firestorm. There's not a lot of things. Elkos Combine. Accept. Grenade upgrade 3. Accept. Oh.
Sure. Thanks. Hasn't worked well since I brought it.
Hey, are you refunding his stuff?
Here you go. Your account will be credited.
You did! You took his return! Look, I'm telling you, I bought this here. Why won't you return it?
I can't take it back unless you...
I know. Unless I have a proof of purchase.
The shit he wants to return costs literally 5 credits. And he goes... the 3 games he tries to do it. And on the 3rd game he gets a refund. I can't buy anything from him. Oh. I can talk to you, but you're in the middle of the... That's a weird spawn. Okay. Maybe there's a quest that spawns here. Maybe. Or maybe not. It doesn't look like it. Let's see if that guy that I think spawns in this place has appeared. No. No, he hasn't. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. Oh.
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No, he kind of skirted the issue.
It's those damn humans, if you ask me.
They're not all bad. They're just different, mostly.
I don't like them. They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
Now the Citadel is my bitch. Come on. Come on. Say something else. No, you won't. Okay, have a nice evening.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
Of course.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
You don't sound that happy about it.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
How does it feel to be the ugly one? Can I dance now? Oh, look at Doran. Yeah! Look at those moves. Look at that swag. Do the kids say that still? Swag? Am I really that old? Come on.
If we weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir.
Oh yeah, you can't dance with them apparently.
You almost never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or the music keeps them away.
Yeah. I think you actually need to be... I think in the 2nd game you can do it in Omega. If you go to the dance floor and interact with them, you can dance with them. For some reason they don't allow it in the 1st one. And that hologram is clipping through the wall. Right there. I mean, I assume that's an hologram. To the embassies, please. Okay. Oh. That's new. Immediately save. Don't know what's gonna happen. Manual. Something for the codex. Apparently I didn't have it. Okay. Let's talk.
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. We should have finished them off.
Do they have a conversation for every quest and I just missed the one for Liara?
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert at a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
You know that the queen immediately left, right? She's a bug. Bugs don't like cold.
Yes, Commander?
You okay?
How are you holding up?
Honestly.
Oh yeah, that's not. We
you're the one who
already
can stop Saren.
went through this.
I believe in you, Shepard.
You and Saren in
If
the
that
past.
means I have to step aside,
oh, Vermeer.
so be it.
Do you know anything about Vermeer?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
Yes, but you heard about Baines.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
Nope.
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
Or maybe it was all, staged, and he's still alive.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku.
Ooh.
One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Yeah, I met him.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
Nope.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Then let's go to the Presidium. The plot thickens like a very poorly done soup. No, really, if your soup is especially thick, then you don't know how to make it. Soup has to be liquid. If it's a paste, then it's not soup, it's a paste. The Citadel Tower. Oh yeah, there's a guy that gave me a quest too. I guess there's a bunch of quests that I haven't even looked at. Oh wait, Emily Wong. I almost missed you again.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
Yes, before... wait. Let me just, save right here. Hi.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Traffic controller? Okay.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Wait, you want me to plant a bug in CSEC?
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
Uh-huh.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Okay.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
Okay, you're convincing me slightly.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
Okay, then let's do it.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
You know, I also have a story about another bug. It was way bigger than this one, and it laid eggs. An entire facility full of them. You know, do you want that? Over, you know, some dinner maybe at my ship? No? Okay then, I'm gonna go away now.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Counselor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
Oh yeah, we actually completed this one. I completely forgot. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
But before that, Baines.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Can I help?
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay, sure. See you, I guess. So yeah, I don't see who else is going to give me a quest here. So let's go do this one before... What is that? That's the guy that already gave me his, because his brother is dead or something. Seasick. Then we go down to the... Wait, no, this is an elevator. Okay, so we plant the bug. I think there's a third one for Emily Wong. I don't know. Oh, Chelik! Are you still here? Why?
Good to see you, Commander.
Okay, you don't have anything. And the officer is the one for the guys that were scanning the keepers.
Hello, Commander.
Nothing. There it is, the bug. Boop. Now we go back to Emily. Why would they have a tree in the middle of... And what light is actually feeding the tree? Like the bulbs up there? Or maybe the tree is an alien tree, doesn't need photosynthesis? Maybe it's just a tree made of plastic. It could be, I've actually seen several of them. People that want to have like a really good garden but don't want to tend it, they just grab like plastic flowers and plastic trees. Wards, yeah. Wards and... Oh no, not the wards, the tower. Have to go to the tower. There. Hi, I already did that.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
No, this is not the last time. I want to, you know... We bang, okay? I have to bang every single reporter. Every single one. And they will get, you know, spiteful and write really bad things about me.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Okay, so... Oh.
Not too many people have free access
Ah, yeah,
to
you
the
already
tower.
said that.
Even less get permission to meet the council.
So yeah, I'll probably have to look up where all the quest givers are, because I don't remember. I know there's one that has to give me a quest about a goose, and then there has to be another one that's more like... what was it? It had to send me somewhere, but it was like a trap or something like that. I don't remember it very well, but yeah. So that's basically what I'll do off camera, and especially because now we're gonna take longer breaks between episodes on Mass Effect, so yeah. I'm just gonna leave it right here. And that will be all for today. So, adios.